Woman couldn't conceive, so her husband became pregnant and gave birth to their child. Is this even possible? That's what everyone thought when they heard that a man was carrying the baby and not the woman. Ari and Caitlin's family were happy when they heard the good news that a new member will soon be joining them. However, their jaws dropped as they saw Ari coming out with a pregnant tummy instead of their daughter Caitlin. Then the wife shared the whole story and everyone was left stunned, and couldn't believe that she kept this a secret. Ari and Caitlin are college sweethearts and since then had been together through thick and thin. It was love at first sight, but sadly, their love story didn't last for long and both went their separate ways. 8 years later, their stars aligned, and both soon got married to each other after Caitlin proposed to Ari. Then after a while, the adorable couple announced the news that soon a baby will enter their world. It was unexpected to see a man getting pregnant and then he told his whole story to the world. Although Ari is living as a man, he was born as a girl and was named Andrea. At the age of 18, he came out as the same gender and thankfully, his parents were supportive. But coming out of the closet wasn't satisfactory for Ari. He was not happy with his body and felt uncomfortable. In his 20s, Andrea realized that she wanted to live as a man and therefore went under top surgery and also took testosterone medications. Successfully, Andrea changed herself into Ari and declared himself a transgender man. Caitlin, too, came out of the closet and her parents had always been open-minded when it came to gender. When the world sees them, they think that Ari and Caitlin are a straight couple. However, at that time only a few people knew about their secret. Ari confessed that the transition made him feel good about himself and he felt confident, like never before. The couple also told that they like to keep their relationship new, fun, and confusing for the general public. Despite this, the pair felt the need to open up to their neighbors about Ari's pregnancy because the baby was due in a couple of weeks. The man was already 8 months pregnant, and according to their doctor, the baby was ready to come into this world. Apparently, both had found a sperm donor and injected it into Ari's body and a few days later, he was pregnant. He recalled that he got pregnant after Caitlin used a syringe filled with their friend's sperm and had a home insertion. Speaking to the camera, Caitlin revealed that she has always wanted to be a mother, but couldn't because of her age. The wife confessed that looking at Ari's pregnancy journey she felt jealous, however, she supported him throughout. The two finally decided to break the news to their neighbors who were welcoming to this. Caitlin admitted that she never expected things to go so easily, but was happy to get their chest cleared by putting out this information. It was now time for Ari to give birth to their baby as his due date was nearing, but it looked like the infant was not yet ready. Ari was 10 days past his due date, so his doctor, who was very open and accepting of the situation, advised him to get induced to push the baby out. While he was looking forward to welcoming their child, the man made it clear that he wanted to be conscious while giving birth, as he wanted to experience giving birth. The husband and wife reached the hospital where the doctor induced him and waited patiently for the cervix to dilate. Ari went into labor and kept pushing, but the baby was stubborn and, after trying for 30 hours, the professionals feared that they might have to do a C-section. The doctor informed him that they would be opting for surgery if the baby was not out in 3 pushes. The man was like, no way, he was going to deliver the child in a natural way and luckily, after the second push, the couple welcomed their child. Ari could feel the baby coming out of his body, and the moment they saw their baby's face, both broke into tears of joy. Ari and Caitlin revealed that the they/them pronoun would be used for the baby, giving them the right to choose the gender they want. The pair decided not to share the baby's name or give them a gender but added that they would be planning to have more children in the future. Their extraordinary story of a man being pregnant was turned into a show and the premiere of My Pregnant Husband It just took place on July 23. Everybody began to talk about it, especially on social media, where the whole series had become viral. There's plenty to like about the show already, including its ability to showcase the challenges transgender people face daily. While recording, Ari admits to the producers that he's nervous about his neighbors Jill and Brendan's reactions, but he decides to go through with it anyway. It was Caitlin who shared the good news, and then Ari says to them, "I'm a transgender man." Brendan especially was thrown for a loop, but soon was filled with relief that he hadn't said anything offensive to Ari and Caitlin. Overall, the neighbors accepted the fact and were more excited about the baby than Ari's confession.